Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Vicki Chats podcast. I have a very special guest in the studio with me today. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest is a man who spent years creating opportunities, building confidence, and bringing communities together through the power of music, movement, and mentorship. Joining us is Darvel Givens, Executive Director of Marching Against the Darkness Incorporated, better known as MATD. So it started as a vision to positively impact young people through the performing arts, has grown into a movement that's changed lives throughout the Cedar Valley and beyond. This summer, MATD is celebrating a major milestone, its 5-year anniversary, with an exciting weekend featuring a drill team competition and marchers reunion right here in Waterloo. It's a celebration of excellence, community, and the countless students, performers, families, and supporters who have helped make MATD what it is today. Let's take it, that journey. Let's talk about it, the impact, and what's in store for the exciting celebration. Please welcome Darvel Givens.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure, Darvel. Thank you so much for being here. It's an honor. So for listeners and viewers who may be meeting you for the first time, tell us a little bit about your background and what first sparked your passion for working with young people.
Yes, I started out as a marcher in middle and high school. So from the age of like 11 or 12 up until I graduated high school, I was a marcher. And then later on in life, what started with the organization started out as an ask from the founder, Sister Kate Jordan, reached out to me. She saw me doing other things in the community and was like, "Hey, why don't you restart the competition?" And it was history from there. And I mean, there's some other things that happened, but yeah. So
that's so exciting. So when you look back at your childhood, was there a moment or experience that helped shape the leader you've become today?
I would say it's been like a compilation of experiences over time. I would think about from like elementary, middle to high school. I've always been involved in leadership experiences or activities or roles, whether that was in church or in school or in extracurricular activities in the community. I've always just been, I guess, drawn to leadership roles or organizations.
Yes, I love it. If you had to describe your life's mission in one sentence, what would that be?
I would say to bring elevation. I feel like anytime I'm involved with something, I try to raise the standard on it or challenge it or encourage it to be better than it was before.
Yes.
To do something in a more excellent way.
Oh, I love that so much. And who has been one of your most influential people in your life? And what lessons did they teach you?
I would say my family in general, from like my great-grandparents to my grandparents to my mother and my older brother, who's like a father figure to me. They've all had a variety of challenges that they've overcome and triumphed over, and they were resilient through all of it. They didn't let it beat them down or complain about it. They took it and pushed through and overcame it.
Yes. So. Oh, I love it. And what's one thing that people would be surprised to learn about you, Darvel?
I feel like I'm an open book. But, I guess if you're not like immediately like close to me or like have me on social media immediately, outside of running this organization, which is a lot of work.
Yes,
I'm also a flight attendant, so I spend a lot of time traveling for work. So
yes, absolutely. A lot of time traveling, bless your heart. And all the airports right now, sometimes things are delayed and it's so frustrating.
Summertime flights.
Yeah, that's right. I feel your pain. So tell me, is there a quote, scripture, book, or personal philosophy that guides you?
I really try to operate in the spirit of excellence. I don't like to do things like, I guess you can say, like status quo or mediocre or like half do things. I like to tell people, I like to dot every I and cross every T. And if there's a lowercase j, I'm going to dot that too. And so just making sure we do things very, crisp and clean.
I love that. So tell me, running a nonprofit and mentoring young people can be so demanding. How do you stay motivated and avoid burnout?
I know some people would say balance, but there's no balance. I think that you have to just you have to be organized. Number one, you have to be organized, and you have to prioritize and
Yeah.
plan. And sometimes you have to know when to shift where you are putting your attention and your priorities, and your time. And so
Right.
sometimes, like for right now, these last 2-3 weeks have been heavy, like focus on organization. And sometimes there's some downtime. And so it's really about um, planning out your time and you controlling your time and not letting it get away from you. I also have like lots of lists and task
Yes.
lists
Lots
on
of
my
lists.
phone. Yeah. So don't try to keep things in your brain.
No.
put it on paper. Put
Exactly.
it on a digital list. Something.
I love it. So, when you're not working on MATD projects, what
Mhm.
does a perfect day off look like for you?
Rest, like lots of rest.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I would say personal travel, but honestly,
Mhm.
like just rest or
Yeah.
going to the beach, or even honestly just like a walk, because there's like some trails by my house. Just going for a
Oh,
walk.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it. And what inspired you to create Marching Against the Darkness? And what did you hope to accomplish when you first started?
I would say what inspired me again is the founder, Sister K. Jordan. She started the competition portion in 2001, and she ran it until 2011. And then when I was doing some other event planning things in the community, she reached out to me to restart the competition. And then later on, we transitioned into a nonprofit and added some more programming. But that is her initial ask is what initially inspired me. And I would say what we were really set out to do when we first started was really to um, number one, bring back a community staple, which was the big thing. Really bring back a community staple that the community gets around every year. But then also, when we added the additional programming, thinking about how can we inspire young people to um, chase their dreams. And sometimes chasing your dreams, some people don't even know what to dream about. And so
Right.
putting something in front of them where they can start getting those wheels turning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me, when you think about MATD, what are you most proud of?
I would say that we've made it. Like
Yes.
just that we've made it this far. Just when you just think about statistically, 1 in 2 organizations fail within the first 5 years, and so being able to still be here and to be here strong is a testament, not just to me but to the staff and the board and all the volunteers and supporters that help make the organization what it is.
I love it. Have there been any success stories from students or families that really remind you why this work matters? If so, can you share them with us?
I would say, like, for example, for the Excellence Expo, where we have like some performing arts workshops, there have been young people who got involved in their band program in their high school just from participating in a workshop.
Yay!
I'll also say that it got students really thinking about their options. And so sometimes exposure is a very, very powerful thing. And so being able to expose young people to different things, whether that's college or workforce or entrepreneurship or military or trade or certification programs or different performing arts outlets that can get them through college. Information is powerful, and so not the old saying, knowledge is power. And so being able to bring exposure is one of the most valuable things you do. If you can get somebody to change their mind, they can change their whole life.
Yes, it's beautiful. I love it. So the name Marching Against the Darkness is powerful. So what does it mean to you personally?
I'll say initially the name was created again by the founder, which she was focusing on Ephesians 6 and 12 about now we wrestle not against flesh and blood but against principalities and powers. And so focusing on young people fighting against those things that will entice them to go the wrong way.
Right, of course.
But even now, bigger than ever, when you think about darkness can also represent absence of information or absence of knowledge. And so being
Yes.
able to provide young people with tools and resources and relationships that can enhance their outlook on life,
Yes.
as our mission talks about, um, being excellent, reconnecting them to excellence in life. And so we don't just want them to be excellent on the competition
Yeah.
floor. We
Yeah.
want them to be excellent in life. And so what are the things and people and resources and skills that we can connect them with so that they
Right.
can achieve their own definition of excellence in their own life.
Oh, I love it. So let's talk more about the drill team competition. What can participants and spectators expect this year?
They can expect an amazing show.
Yay.
We have teams coming from all over, and I'll just say that the teams that are coming are going to bring their A game. I feel bad for the judges.
Yes.
I know the scores are going to be really tight. Hopefully, we don't have a tie this year. We've had a tie one year, so they had to have a battle.
Oh my gosh.
But it is going to be an amazing show. If you haven't been, you can go see the other years on our YouTube page to see previous shows to get a taste for it.
Yes.
But yeah, the drummers, the dancers, the steppers, the flaggers, the creativity.
Yeah.
The creativity is crazy.
I love it. I love that
Yeah.
so much. And the registration is free. So why was it important to remove barriers and make participation accessible for all?
Yes, registration is free for the drill teams to compete,
Mhm.
and that is rare in the drill team arena
Yes,
now.
right.
But our board decided that they wanted to
Oh,
make it accessible to the teams.
yes.
Again, I used to be in drill team when I was young, and the
Mhm.
cost is so much different now.
Oh,
From the cost of charter buses to hotels, uniforms,
oh
equipment,
my.
is definitely different from the last time I marched in 2009. And so being
Wow.
able to remove one more cost that the team would have to pay.
Yes.
And then we also, being a nonprofit, I think our competition is structurally set up different where we are able to
Mhm.
receive sponsorships and grant donations to help curb some of those costs.
Oh, wonderful. So, for those unfamiliar with drill team culture, what skills and values do participants gain through competition?
Definitely teamwork.
Yeah.
Teams there's about, anywhere from 30 to 60. Some teams even have like 90, 100. So, definitely teamwork. I would say patience. Thinking about you have a bunch of 11 to 17-year-olds. Definitely patience, determination, and commitment in regards to taking the time to learn this 8-minute routine, and you definitely pick up like some creative skills with making sure that your team uniquely stands out when they perform on the floor. And so, those are definitely some of the major skills. Yeah.
I love that so much. And there's prize money on the line as well.
Yes.
Tell us about the competition and what teams are competing for.
Yes. So the teams that are coming, we have 4 teams coming from Dayton, Ohio, and they have really good teams that come out of Ohio. We have Western Stars, Dayton, Ohio High Steppers, Invincible Regulating Striders, and then also right now. But then we have a team coming from Omaha, Nebraska, Destruction Drill Team, Michigan City Soul Steppers from Michigan City, Indiana, and then also Elite Striders from Zion, Illinois. And then we also have the Crusaders from right here in Waterloo.
Oh, yes, I love it.
They will be competing for $5,000 total in cash. So first place, $2,500. Second place, $1,500. In third place, $1,000. And they'll all 3 get trophies as well.
Oh, I love that. Yes. So what makes this event different from other competitions people may have attended?
I would say definitely in the state of Iowa, there's not another drill team competition. If you were to go, you would have to go to Omaha, Minneapolis, Kansas City, or Illinois to get to the next closest competition.
Oh my gosh!
So it's one of a kind for the state of Iowa, and so definitely come out and see a great show.
So the Marchers reunion sounds like such a special event. And how did that idea first come about?
So Sister K Jordan, she did drill team from 1967 to 2014, and during that time, she was the director of 6 drill teams in the Cedar Valley community, and she also actually was also over a drama/theater group during that time as well. And so she's getting older. She's still with us. She's 90 years old now.
Oh my gosh, how
Yes.
beautiful.
And so we just want to be able to give her flowers while she's still with us. And so being able to honor her, is great to try to honor people while they're still alive and in their right mind and with us, as opposed to having to do it at a funeral when it's it's sad. And so
sad.
Taking the time to honor her and honor her legacy and all that she's poured into hundreds of people across the Cedar Valley and beyond.
Right.
It's definitely something we want to do.
Oh, wow. It's beautiful. So what do you think it is about marching bands, drum lines, and drill teams that create such lifelong friendships and memories?
The time spent together. Like think if you were on whether you were in like performing arts in high school, whether it was like band or orchestra, or you were on any type of sports team, or you were in any type of extracurricular activity within your community or school or church, whether it was like a debate group or whatever it was, you spend lots of time with people for a long time. So like I was with these people for 6 years. And so there's a lot of time in practice, and then with the traveling on the bus and the hotels, at the shows.
Right.
You build those strong relationships.
Oh, I love that so much. So do you have a favorite marching band or drumline memory that makes you smile today?
So many good ones. I would say my very first show we went to was like April of 2004. We went to the Planet Rock competition hosted by the Pythons drill team in Kansas City, Missouri. And we were doing, I don't know what. No, that was my second year.
Okay.
We were doing this show. The theme was Snapshots of God.
Ooh.
And Sister K also was a seamstress.
Ooh, I love it.
she sewed all of our uniforms, but then we also had all these props. And so this one year we pulled out this huge Jesus banner that covered the entire gym floor. It was huge. Wow. So we had to make sure we folded it right and everything.
It covered the entire gym floor.
Yeah, it was the entire gym floor.
Cool.
And so the first show that we performed it was at that competition. And I guess we folded it wrong. So when we pulled it out, it was upside down.
Oh no.
But the audience could still get the point because the stitching from the other side, you could still see the face. And we won still. We still won. Even though they didn't get to see the full mural, we still won.
That gives me chills. Yeah. I love that. You still won.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it. So when you look ahead to the next 5 years, Darvel, what are your goals and dreams for MATD?
I am very excited that I thought about this back in, I don't know, like 2020, because what Sister K really wanted to do was she really wanted to create like an association and make it even bigger than just the Cedar Valley. So one of our goals over the next 5 years is to have 4 regional competitions and a national competition across the country. And then eventually to create an association so that we can have like a larger pool of judges and standard rules and regulations across the board. And so that is our larger goal. So basically the Waterloo show would be one of the 4 regional competitions. And then we have 3 other regionals, and then we'll have a national competition. And so it'll be like a league. So when you think about other major league sports teams, from basketball to hockey to
Mhm.
baseball and football, they usually have about 32 to 40 teams in their league. And so each region, we would have like 8 to 10 teams in each region compete regionally. And then the top 2 teams will come to finals to
Oh,
compete for the national
cool.
championship. So that's what we're working on. So if anybody wants to help, we're definitely
Yes.
accepting it.
So that was my next question. How can community members support MATD?
There's various ways. When you think about your time, talent, or your skills, we always have volunteer opportunities that you can. When we have our events in July and October, we are always looking for organizations, individuals to volunteer. We have a volunteer tab right on our website. They can click volunteer. And then also, we're always looking for donors and sponsors to assist as well. And we have a sponsors tab as well on our website for specifically our Excellence Expo. We're always receiving vendors. That'll be October 27th. And so there's a vendors tab on there. If you're interested in being a vendor, you can help in that way.
I love it.
And then we're actually going to be looking for some board members. 2 of them that have been with us since 2020. They're going to be exiting at the end of this year. So we're definitely looking for new board members as well. So there's a variety of ways to support and be involved.
I love it. So where can they find you online?
Yes, they can go to matd.org, which is the acronym for the organization name, Marching Against the Darkness, matd.org. Then you can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at matd_org.
Okay. And the tickets right now are just $10 for this weekend.
Yes.
So get them right now because they'll be how much?
$17 at the door. So you got till Friday at 11:59 p.m.
There you go.
Go to matd.org and get your $10 ticket. And ages 4 and under are free. And they're free online and at the door.
Yes. 4 and under are free. Beautiful. So what is the message that you would like to leave with listeners today?
I would say, obviously, number one, so I would say support anything in the community that is doing something for young people. With everything happening today in society and just out in the world, if there's anything positive happening to steer a young person in the right direction and to keep their attention, on the right things, I would say find a way to pour into those organizations and support those organizations, whether it's through financial resources or volunteering your time, or if you do have a special skill set, supporting in whatever way you can. And even if it's something as simple as spreading the word about that organization, telling, if you know someone that has children, sharing what this organization is doing so that they can get involved with it.
I love it. And if you could put together your dream halftime show with any 3 performers, living or deceased, who would be in the lineup?
Great halftime show. Well, I would say definitely deceased Michael Jackson.
Oh, yes,
Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Oh, Whitney Houston.
Yes.
And living. Oh, there's some really good living ones too.
Yeah.
But I would say, because I've seen her twice and I saw the production, I would say Beyonce. She's a great production.
Yes. Should have put a ring on it.
Yeah.
Yes, I love Beyonce. I love them all. Whitney, Michael, rest in peace. Oh, that's beautiful. Any closing thoughts?
Just make sure you go get your tickets. Go to matd.org. $10 online. Ages 4 and under are free.
There you go. Thank you so much, Darvel.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, my pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you Saturday.